Right now, we're interviewing the man of the hour, the guy who organized this whole thing, AJ Jacobs. What's up, AJ?
Hello, cousin Seth.
How are you, Cuzzy Age? Now, this is such an amazing event, and it's been a year in the works, if not more.
True, yeah, about a year.
And you just decided, somehow we're all related, we're all connected, and you're like,
That's it. When I figured out using these amazing sites that I have millions of cousins, literally millions of cousins, I thought, why not throw a party? Why not invite all of my family over? And I couldn't fit it in my apartment, so we decided to throw it here. And yeah, and all of my cousins have come out, and we got the weirdest collection of talented people that I've ever. It's like a bizarre mix of Frisbee champions and the UN ambassador, the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, and like it's just I love that. It's the most diverse event. That's what I wanted. Just crazy diversity.
It is definitely diverse. I looked at the list of people performing and giving talks. I was like, it looks like you took everyone you would have ever heard of in your entire life, put in a hat, and picked 20 people.
That's it. It's completely random. They were just anyone who was my cousin, who was interesting, who could say something about family. I'm like, come on stage. And it was an easy ask because they are my cousins. So,
you say, was there any politics involved? You're like, no politics. Don't like alienate anyone.
I know the Bushes a little because I've done some work for their charity, and so Jeb Bush was a maybe. He said he had it on his calendar, and then he declared for he ran for president.
So
and
coming to this event and him running for president were both in the maybe column of his list.
Exactly. So I guess if he chose the running for president over, which is very insulting, I think. And
I think this was the greatest Bush reunion you could definitely go to. Screw Kenny Bunkport. They're all here.
Exactly. So yeah. Aside from that, there was definitely we tried to steer clear of too much politics, because the idea is we're going to solve political gridlock today. This is it. Because the conservatives and Democrats, we have people, the research team has charted how every senator and congressman is related. So we might not have gotten all 100, but I know that they're on the case. So yeah, once they realize that, they'll hug it out. Done. Peace on earth. I do actually, though, believe that it will do some good. I don't think it's going to solve all of the world's conflicts, but I do think, just from talking to people and my own experience, like when you realize how closely related we all are, it makes you a little bit more tolerant, a little more compassionate.
Completely. Like, if you don't like someone, or like, I don't like this group, you're like, well, the truth is they're actually your cousins. Like, you're related to almost everybody.
Exactly.
But you can find out, your site where you put in your names, is that free? For people, they want to see how they relate to everybody?
Right, well, yeah, you can go to the Global Family Reunion site and put in your names, and there are volunteer researchers who will look it up. But there are also these amazing sites who are sponsors of this wonderful, so thank you for them. But there's like Genie and Wicketry. Family Search has a huge one. My Heritage, Mocavo, Find My Past. Wow. I could go on.
Wow.
Family Tree DNA.
I didn't realize there was that many sites that do that.
Yeah, and if you're serious, you want to join them all. That's what I say.
Really? Do they have different info, you think? Do they find out different things?
They do. They each have their specialty. Like one is really strong in Irish records from the 1900s, and then another is really, so yeah, I belong to all of them.
Really?
Yeah. I do.
That's amazing. It's almost like you're addicted.
I am a little addicted, yeah.
It's like Ancestry.com is a slippery slope to like opening up a whole world of all of them.
That is so true. Yeah, and once I figured out this thing, that was my week. I went into a rabbit hole for a week just typing in names of people like, how am I related to Barack Obama? Oh, he's my 5th grade aunt's husband's brother's wife's 7th grade nephew. Which is, so that, yeah, you can lose a lot of time.
Yeah, it's a Time suck.
It is a huge time suck.
That's great. So who else are you looking forward to today? You have a lot more today to do.
Not over. The excitement, I think one of the highlights will be Sister Sledge singing "We Are Family."
I can't believe you got all the sisters of the Sledge family to come out and sing it. Most sisters, not every sister.
Not every sister, but I think like 75% of the sisters. That's a huge percentage of sisters. Like that's not 50%. That's like 75% of Sister Sledge.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Plus you have all these speakers. You got the 3 wise men coming out to speak.
And we've got the greatest MCs on planet Earth, including Seth Herzog.
Seth Herzog, I hear, is going to perform at some point. I would keep my eyes out for that. All right, let's wrap it up, guys.
Like you're doing this pro bono.
I'm doing this for free. I'm not getting paid. I did not ask for any money. AJ, as a cousin of mine, yes, and some other family members of mine might show up on stage tonight. Yes, so look out for that.
I'm excited.
Yeah, and that's going to be something to see. We'll see you guys there. Thanks a lot.